Report Court is in session. A California aquarium now facing a lawsuit after Maine Lobster was added to a red list, which was published by Seafood Watch.
Yeah, the suit brought by multiple plaintiffs from the Maine lobster industry accusing the Monterey Bay Aquarium of defamation for falsely placing Maine lobster on a list of foods that harm the environment. On its website, the aquarium criticizes the Maine lobster industry for allegedly using fishing gear that endangers the lives of North American whales. That claim is now being disputed by industry leaders who are seeking to have Maine lobster taken off the list.
And we are taking up this case in National Report Court just before lunch, by the way, so everyone can think about that as we discuss what the possible outcome could be. For the purposes of this segment, of course, we're joined now by attorney Hunter Shkolnik, arguing on behalf of the Maine lobster industry, again, bringing the case. On the defense, defending the Monterey Bay Aquarium, civil rights attorney Ken Belkin. Gentlemen, welcome, and thank you very much for coming on. Hunter, we'll start with you. Walk us through the lawsuit brought by the lobster industry. How might they be able to prove defamation?
Well, first of all, let's look at this. Lobstering is the lifeblood of Maine and much of New England. Taking this step and placing lobster on a do not eat list because of the way in which it is caught is just false. There is no science behind it. There is no evidence to support this. And lobstering has been done for generations. To suggest today in 2023 that this is the cause of the extinction of a very rare whale is just going so far afield from what they should be doing here. And in a defamation case, remember, commercial speech is not as protected as if it's just for regular First Amendment rights. There is protections for commercial speech, but here you need to have something behind it to support it before you start destroying the lifeblood of these men and women up in Maine and New England who have been living off of this industry for hundreds of years.
And just to pause, no matter what an aquarium says, I think some people are going to be eating some Maine lobsters either way.
I'm having some for lunch.
Yeah, he's having that for lunch. Exactly. We were talking about that, too. But, Ken, I wanted to dive in because Hunter brought up a good point about the First Amendment, and I kind of am wondering where that falls in play. Monterey Bay Aquarium pushing back against the lawsuit. They issued a statement. It reads, the lawsuit ignores the extensive evidence that these fisheries pose a serious risk to the survival of the endangered North Atlantic right whale, and they seek to curtail the First Amendment rights of a beloved institution that educates the public about the importance of a healthy ocean. Ken, your thoughts on that in that argument?
First off, I love some Maine lobster too, and I might join you for lunch, counsel. But your platitudes about this destroying the lifeblood of an industry, that's not even applicable here. It is no factor in the analysis of a defamation claim. Are these statements false? And they are not false, or at least they are arguably not false. There is science behind it. There is evidence. The Marine Stewardship Council last year cited the Maine lobster industry as causing a problem with whales, and it's a reality. Every industry, they have effects on other industries. They have effects on the environment. And to say that, the lobster industry is not affecting whales is not true based on a lot of the science out there. I'm sure there's conflicting science, but to say that it's defamation is a bridge too far. They have the right to be critical of the Maine lobster industry, just like I have the right to order it on a menu and say I love lobster.
And now we all want to do that. Oh, my goodness. All right, gentlemen, appreciate you coming on, arguing both sides. Again, it's fun in National Report Court. You never know what you're going to get. Hunter and Ken, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.